Hello and welcome to a game overview video for Digital Diamond Baseball version 3. One of the most exciting features of Digital Diamond Baseball is the ability to create libraries from data available on the web. These libraries can be created for free and then shared by users with other users. SportsReplays.net has volunteered to host these community-created libraries. As you can see, anybody who owns the game can download any of 100 libraries for free that can be used within the game. More libraries are created every day. Once a library has been created, it's easy to browse the players in your library and look at their real-life statistics. Double-clicking on any player brings up a player pop-up window, and as you can see, player pictures and player logos and team logos can be imported into the game easily. Each player has a team card that shows their probabilities for particular events taking place, both for batters and pitchers. And if a batter and a pitcher are selected, you can see the combined probabilities to see what happens when those two players match up head-to-head. From the toolbar, it's possible to edit players and also perform transactions such as moving, trading, deactivating, activating, and retiring players. In addition to the real-life stats, you can browse season stats for players and career stats as well. During library creation, it's possible to import schedules that contain every single starting lineup and starting pitcher for all the games in a real Major League season. These as-played schedules can be used to replay a season using the exact starting lineups that were used in real life. If you hover over a game that hasn't been played yet, you can actually see the as-played lineups. And if you hover over games that have been completed, you can see who the winning and losing pitcher were. And for games in which there was a special event, you can see what happened. For example, right here, the White Sox had 20 hits in this game. Double-clicking on a game will bring up a pop-up window that shows the game's box score in both HTML and text format, as well as a play-by-play account. In addition, if you like to compete in leagues with other users of Digital Diamond Baseball, you can easily export a played game, send it to your commissioner of your league, who can then import the game into the master file for redistribution. This makes it easy to do league play with Digital Diamond Baseball. In addition to playing individual games, you can also use the game's Fast Play feature to play a large number of games in one fell swoop. Digital Diamond Baseball also supports the ability to import actual transactions that took place during the season. Several formats are supported, and once these transactions are imported, they'll automatically be executed while you replay a season. For example, here, all transactions have been executed through the 29th of August because the games have been played through the 29th. Supplementing this transactions feature is the ability to edit opening day rosters. By setting the opening day rosters for all teams in your library, when you restart a season, the teams will be reset to their opening day rosters so that the transactions will take place in the order they're supposed to occur. You don't have to enter these by hand. There's an import feature that allows you to import the opening day rosters for most seasons in baseball history. Digital Diamond Baseball also supports the ability to create custom ballparks with images. For each ballpark, you can have a day and night image as well as ballpark factors that will affect gameplay. If you have an image you'd like to include in the game, it's quite simple to configure where the players will appear on that image. All you have to do is select the player you want to place on the field and then click where you want to place that player or that runner. You save the settings and your ballpark image will be displayed correctly during the game. In addition to ballpark images, you can add team logos using the Edit Team dialog box, as well as assign teams to particular baseball ballparks. You can even configure the team's home and away colors. Here's the game screen for Digital Diamond Baseball. On the left, you have the lineups, bench, and bullpen for both teams. The field is displayed, and if you hover it over, you can view the ballpark factors, and double-clicking on any player brings up the player pop-up. A whole host of buttons down below allow you to control your team, including hit and runs, bunts, steals, pinch hits, and so on. There's an in-game option window, which allows you to enable sound, specify delays. You can even choose an option that allows you to roll dice manually and enter the dice roll and have that determine the outcome. This creates a great mix between a computer baseball simulation and old school card and dice. To help you make decisions during a game, Digital Diamond Baseball provides a matchup window that allows you to browse players on your bench and see how those players will do against the opponent's pitcher, or browse your bullpen to see how they'll do against your opponent's batters. This is a great way to decide how to make crucial managerial decisions during a game. During a game, you can also view a box score of the game as the game is unfolding, as well as a play-by-play account. Box scores are visible in both HTML and text format. Digital Diamond Baseball also has a new feature that allows you to add fictional players directly into your library. By adding fictional players that are generated based on averages from a particular time in baseball history, you can create a library of players that you can then track throughout their career. With each season, the players age and get better or worse depending on their age relative to their peak year. When the players reach retirement age, they're automatically retired and they'll be replaced with fresh recruits out of the farm season. One of the really exciting features of Digital Diamond Baseball is the ability to configure options that affect almost every aspect of the game engine. This allows you to tweak the options for libraries that maybe occur during the dead ball era. You want to tweak the way the offense takes place. And these options will be stored with the library, so as you share your libraries, your options will travel with the library. That wraps up our game overview. Why not visit digitaldiamondbaseball.com and download the free trial version and give it a shot.